Hi.
Come in.
$40 million for insured legs. A cat that's apparently worth $97 million. And a Ferrari 458 Italia. These are the 10 things Taylor Swift owns that cost more than your life. Starting at spot number 10, we all know that Taylor loves to travel. But she doesn't just hop on a commercial flight like the rest of us peasants. Oh no, she's got not one, but 2 private jets to her name. First up, we've got the Dassault Breguet Mystère Falcon 900, a sleek 12-seater that she reportedly dropped $40 to $45 million on. But wait, there's more. She also owned a Dassault Falcon 50 until recently, which she sold in 2020 for an undisclosed amount. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that a bit excessive? Well, not for our girl Taylor. After all, when you're constantly jetting around the world for tours and appearances, you need a ride that can keep up with your hectic schedule. Plus, can you really put a price tag on convenience and privacy? But let's talk about the real tea here. Taylor's been catching some heat for her private jet usage, with reports claiming that she's racked up over 170 flights and nearly 800 tons of carbon emissions in just a few months. Yikes! Looks like all that globetrotting is taking a toll on the environment. But hey, at least she's doing her part by downsizing to just one jet, right? And at number 9, you'll never guess who she takes with her on these jet rides. Her $97 million cat. We all know that Taylor is a self-professed cat lady, but her feline friends aren't your average household pets. Nope, we're talking about some seriously expensive and exclusive breeds here. First up, we've got Meredith Grey and Olivia Benson, her 2 Scottish Fold cats. These furry cuties can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 each. And they even made cameos in Taylor's Me music video. Taylor also owns a ragdoll cat named Benjamin Button, and these little fluff balls can set you back $2,500. Can you imagine dropping that kind of cash on a cat? Well, for Taylor, it's just another day in the life. According to some reports, Taylor's cat Olivia Benson is worth a staggering $97 million. This kitty is practically a millionaire in her own right, thanks to her appearances in ads and other projects. And at number 8, being one of the biggest pop stars on the planet and a mom to such a luxurious cat, you've got to dress the part, right? Well, Taylor's wardrobe is nothing short of jaw-dropping. We're talking designer pieces that cost more than most of us make in a year. Take, for example, the white Zimmermann lace dress she wore in the Willow music video. That little number set her back $2,650, and that's not even including the $8,950 pearl earrings and the $1,225 floral tiara she paired it with. Talk about an expensive outfit! But that's just the tip of the iceberg. She's been known to rock gowns by designers like Julianne MacDonald, whose pieces can cost anywhere from $10,000 to $400,000. Remember that gorgeous green sequin number she wore to the 2019 American Music Awards? Yeah, that bad boy was reportedly worth a whopping $80,000. And let's not forget about her custom Christian Louboutin backpack, which clocked in at $1,237. At this point, you might be wondering, how does she even have room for all these clothes? Well, at number 7, when it comes to fashion, Taylor Swift definitely doesn't mess around. This girl has a wardrobe that would make even the most seasoned fashionista jealous, filled with designer pieces that cost more than most people's annual salaries. Take, for example, the stunning Oscar de la Renta gown she wore to the premiere of her Eras Tour concert film in Los Angeles. This floral masterpiece, with its intricate cutouts and delicate embroidery, clocked in at $50,000. And that's just for a single dress. But that's just par for the course when you're shopping at Oscar de la Renta, a brand that's so exclusive and high-end that it was named the most expensive store in the USA. While other luxury labels have branched out into more affordable accessories like shoes and bags, Oscar de la Renta has stayed true to its pricey roots, creating couture-level dresses that are fit for the red carpet and beyond. But for Taylor, that's just like going thrift shopping with the crazy amount of money she has. But hold on, guys. Before we continue, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to all those still watching this video and ask that you like the video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing celebrity lifestyle content like this. And without further ado, on to spot number 6. If you're wondering how Taylor travels for this thrift shopping spree, well, being a billionaire, she surely doesn't Uber or settle for a basic car. Taylor's got a garage full of luxury rides that would make any car enthusiast drool. We're talking about a collection worth a staggering $1.3 million. Let's start with the crown jewel, her Ferrari 458 Italia. This sleek beast of a car can cost anywhere from $200,000 to $500,000. And you better believe Taylor went for the top-of-the-line model. But that's not all. She's also got a $250,000 Audi R8, a $235,000 Mercedes Maybach S650, a $100,000 Cadillac Escalade, and a $250,000 Porsche 911 Turbo in her fleet. So the next time you're stuck in traffic, just remember, Taylor Swift is probably cruising around in one of her luxury whips. At number 5, after the cruising around, she comes home to her $75,000 piano. Now, she might be a guitar goddess, but she's also got some serious piano skills up her sleeve. And when it comes to her instrument of choice, she's not messing around. We're talking about a 1913 Steinway piano, which is not only a vintage beauty, but also a seriously expensive investment. How much could a piano possibly cost? Well, if you didn't hear me before, it's a crazy amount of $75,000. And that's just the base model. This piano holds sentimental value for Taylor as it's the instrument she's used to write some of her most iconic songs. Can you imagine the magic that's been created on those keys? It's like having a piece of music history right in your living room. And let's not forget about the performance factor. Speaking of performance, ever wondered what she wore to her biggest shows and how much they cost? Well, at number 4, styling up for these shows the accessories she wears are jaw-dropping. We're talking about jewelry pieces that could blind you with their sparkle and price tags that will make your jaw drop. First up, let's talk about those Lorraine Schwartz earrings she rocked at the 2023 Grammys. These beauties feature 136 carats of natural Paraiba tourmalines, purple sapphires, and diamonds, all set in 18-karat white gold. And the price tag? $3 million. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Taylor's jewelry collection is a veritable treasure trove of expensive gems and metals. Take, for example, her Cartier Love and Panthère bracelets, which are worth a combined $120,000. Or how about her Bulgari Serpentine necklace and bracelets, valued at a staggering $450,000. And let's not forget about the time she rocked $10 million worth of Neil Lane diamonds in her Look What You Made Me Do music video. Sure, she doesn't technically own these pieces, but it just goes to show that Taylor has no problem dripping in diamonds whenever she feels like it. But hold up, enjoying the content thus far? Please do us a huge favor and hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out whenever we drop more content like this. And without further ado, on to spot number 3. Now at spot number 3, this next one might sound a little weird, but bear with us. Back in 2015, Taylor made headlines for insuring her legs. Yes, her actual legs, for a staggering $40 million. Now, we know what you're thinking. Who in their right mind insures their legs? Well, when you're a global superstar whose livelihood depends on your ability to perform, it actually makes a lot of sense. Think about it. If something were to happen to Taylor's legs, she might not be able to dance on stage, which could seriously impact her career and earning potential. So, by insuring her legs for $40 million, she's essentially protecting her most valuable assets. But the real question is, how did they even come up with that number? According to reports, Taylor and her team initially thought they'd insure her legs for $1 million. But when the $40 million figure came back, she was understandably shocked and maybe even a little embarrassed to learn that her legs were worth that much. Honestly, I'd sell my leg right now for that price. And at number 2, speaking of those famous legs, Taylor needs the perfect footwear to complement them, and her collection of designer high heels is nothing short of jaw-dropping. We're talking about shoes that could easily cost more than your rent, but for Taylor, that's just another day at the office. The custom-made Louboutin Astra-Large Strass boots she rocked during her Eras tour. These bad boys are covered in metallic suede and Swarovski crystals, and if you want a pair of your own, you'll have to pay $5,995. But hey, at least you'll be walking in Taylor's footsteps. And let's not forget about that time when Taylor had a wardrobe malfunction during her Eras tour in Rio de Janeiro, and she ended up throwing her broken heel into the crowd. That lucky fan probably had to fight off hordes of Swifties to keep their priceless treasure. And finally, at spot number 1, speaking of treasures, Taylor's got plenty of her own. This girl has amassed a portfolio that's worth a staggering $150 million. Each property is more luxurious than the last. Back in 2009, when Taylor was just 19 years old, she dropped $2 million on a penthouse in the city. Fast forward to today, and that same property is now valued at over $5 million. Next up, we've got Taylor's Rhode Island mansion, which she bought in 2013 for a whopping $17.75 million. But as impressive as that is, it's Taylor's Los Angeles compound that really takes the cake. In 2015, she dropped $25 million on a Beverly Hills mansion, which is just one piece of her real estate empire in the City of Angels. She's been moving hot in New York, too. It all started in 2014 when she bought a Tribeca penthouse, which she then converted into an 8,309 square foot duplex with 10 bedrooms and bathrooms. But she didn't stop there. 3 years later, she spent $18 million on the adjacent townhouse, and then another $9.75 million on an apartment in the Sugarloaf building. According to real estate experts, Taylor's reasoning for buying the townhouse was to use it as a garage, and she then connected it to her main property and the Sugarloaf duplex, creating a massive $50 million complex that's fit for a queen. Taylor goes crazy when spending her millions, but that's nothing compared to what other celebrities spend their money on. Did you know that Dwayne Johnson owns a $2.4 million Pagani? Or Kylie Jenner's insane $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron? Click the thumbnail on your screen to find out more. And for more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Till next time, folks, cheers!